I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. My number 10 purchase is this sequined Minnie Mouse backpack. I remember exactly where I was when I bought this. It was 2015. It was my wedding trip. Me, my husband, and my family. I remember definitely my mom, my dad, and my brother. My sister might have been there. I'm really sorry if you were, but I can't remember. We're in Epcot, and part of my group went on test track. I did not want to go on. I instead went in the gift store, and I'm really glad that I did. So my husband went on the ride, and when he came off the ride, I was already had all of my stuff fully transferred into this backpack. He was like, you didn't have that the whole time, right? You just bought that. Hello, this is obviously a full-sized backpack, so I have used it many a travel occasion. It is black and white, and the sequins are clear sequins. And then on top we have these puffy ears and the Minnie Mouse bow. The back is plain, the inside is plain. Makes pretty good sounds too. Okay, on a much easier size scale, my number 9 Disney purchase is this Donald Duck mug. I have a few other mugs with Donald on them, but this is my favorite one because, one, it's Donald. Donald is my favorite Disney character. He's Happy Donald. Happy Donald. And it says best personality. And if you know anything about Donald, he is notoriously bad-tempered, which I think makes him relatable. Maybe that's why he's my favorite. But I love this mug. I just think it's so funny. We had friends stay at our house once, and I was like, you guys are more than welcome to help yourself to anything except, I literally said, except this Donald Duck mug. Don't touch it. Don't look at it funny. If something happens to this Donald Duck mug while I'm gone, I'm gonna be really upset. The rest of the house, whatever, I don't care. With this mug. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I have a decently sized Disney mug collection, and that 3-part series is on my Patreon. It's like 3 ridiculously long videos. Whatever. My number 888 purchase, speaking of my Patreon, is this Disneyland tie-dye shirt. I'll stand up so you can see it. it's in my my 9-year wedding anniversary video on the Patreon. So this just made the cut. Just made the cut for this video. Ooh. Okay, some fabric sounds. You like enough fabric sounds? What else did you buy? Okay. Now this I did not purchase directly from Disney. I bought this. I actually, Temu recommended this to me and I bought it. I showed it in a short once. It is this little Baymax Nightlight, which I never filled in, by the way, but I don't, to be honest, I don't really trust nightlights. Why, I don't know. But he is just for decoration. I don't, use him with the intention of making it a nightlight. But he's so stinking cute. I love the Baymax so much. Tap his little feet. Guys, this was $1. And I had originally purchased it for my sister-in-law, because she is the biggest Baymax fan that I know. But I bought two in case one came damaged, and I was like, best case scenario, they're both fine and I get to keep one for $1. But yeah, look at his little, oh my god, he's adorable. I love him so much, and he stays plugged in right back over there. Alright, so we had in number 10 the sequin backpack, number 9 was the Donald mug, number 8 is this Disneyland tie-dye Sorcerer Mickey t-shirt, number 7 was the Baymax Nightlight, number 6, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but number 6 is something, I think this is my most recent Disney purchase. I think so. You guys, I had to have this. I had to have this. Oh my god. It is a baby, sleeping baby Donald pin. Sleepy baby Donald pin. You're joking. You are joking. You are joking. And you know what's so funny is that I had seen this pin on Temu months ago, but I did not get it. I don't know why, but I did not get it. I think it's that I couldn't believe that it was like a real Disney pin. But look at how cute his little resting eyes, his happy little smirk of a duck bill, his nightcap that falls over his little head, and it's the best part is that he's holding his toes. I nearly died when I saw this pin. Now, I do have a pin collection. It's not a big one because I promised myself that I would not buy pins unless they were absolute home runs. They have to be over the fence. What is the saying in It Takes Two? Grand slam, over the fence, home run, or whatever. What's her face? Amanda tells Diane. You know what I'm talking about. And this is that. This is they also have a sleeping baby Mickey and a sleeping baby Chip and Dale, which are, I'm sorry, not a fraction as cute. I'm gonna make you look at him again. A sleeping baby Donald. Gagged. He literally sits right above my laptop, and I look at him every day and cry because he's so cute. sure enough, it was. I did not buy it on that trip, but I had looked it up and it was on shopdisney.com, and I want to say I bought that pillow pad, like tax and shipping included. I think it was like $40, which is outrageous. Outrageous. But originally it was like $120. You live and you learn. I used that as my like big pillow in bed. Probably 5 years. I gave myself literal back and neck problems insisting on using that as a pillow, but it was not a my god, do you guys remember that? When we were supposed to stay at Fort Wilderness, but we got switched to Art of Animation, and then I ran into Donald and Goofy and Pluto, and then I also, like, 10 minutes after that, I found this Munchling. Oh my god. I will link the video below. But this is the oat milk Baymax Munchling there, and then you saw they came out with, this is the medium. You're like, we don't need the evolution of your Pokemon here. Okay, so they have this one, then they came out with this one, then they came out with one that's at least double the size of this one, but the reason that I don't have him is because his graham cracker is made out of like a pleather, and he's not soft like at all. It was a miss, a swing and a miss. If they had made one exactly like this but bigger, you had better believe that I would also have that. But instead, I have him in a mug. Little dusty, little dusty, little dusty. Adorable. And he is the perfect little ASMR helper. He was the star of the show in my what is this over the face? In my 1 hour of tapping. No. 1 hour of cabin lid sounds. Because this is lid. You're like, every day is 1 hour of tapping with you. So anyway, there is only one Munchling that has evaded my grips, and that is the Berry Pavlova Baymax. I'll save you the long story, but there is only one Baymax Munchling that I don't have, and I will have him. He will be mine one day. He will be mine. Alright, whew, that was emotional. Ready for number 2? Speaking of emotional,